Yo, what up? It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. What's going on, y'all? I just wanted to talk about networking and the importance of networking, right? And this could be socially, this could be business, this could be whatever. But the number one thing with networking effectively, in my book, in my practices, is the only question you have to have in your mind is, how can I help you? How can I help you? This person that I'm meeting, how can I help them? Right? Because you got to remember, a huge purpose of our life is to give. And the most effective way to give is by doing something that you love. So if you're a painter and you meet somebody at a networking event and they have a high profile piece of property or something like that, and it makes sense, paint they place for free, right? Paint their house for free, and do a open house and show people your work, show people how dope you are as a painter, or if you're an artist type of painter, do a mural in the neighborhood for free, and sign your name on it so everybody know that it's your art, because it's you doing something that you love and showing your talent. And even though it's free, it's a form of networking because you've helped someone, right? So let's just say you meet somebody, you're an artist, you're a painter, and you meet somebody that owns or is a director or manager of like a after school program, and the building needs painting. You know what I'm saying? You can organize a whole thing where you can draw something and organize a mural painting where each of the children that go to the community center paint a different box in a mural, and at the end of it, it's your piece of art, but everybody helped in the collective to paint it, and it brings attention to you. It helps the neighborhood, and it helps the person who directs the after school program. You understand what I'm saying? Like, give of yourself, but give in the way that you like to give. Don't just give. Don't just give people just to give. A lot of us do things without awareness. A lot of us do things without perspective and purpose. When you give, it makes more sense for you to give in the way that you love. Therefore, it makes you a cheerful giver. And not only a cheerful giver, it makes you an effective giver. It makes you an impactful giver. And when you impact other people's lives, they talk about you. Right? This is a large part of who you are as a person. This is a large part of effective, real networking. For example, I just met a lady at this event that I was shooting at, and the lady said to me that she has a business where she does poems for weddings, and it was very interesting how she did the poems for the wedding. And I said to her, I would be willing to shoot a commercial for you or a promotional video for you promoting your wedding service or your wedding poem service, because I think it's very unique, and I would love to have that on my YouTube or my Facebook, and you could also get a commercial absolutely free. And you should have saw the look on her face. But when I said that to her, she was automatically excited to work with me. Now, this woman, she also does other things. She's actually a beauty pageant. So she's also an attractive young lady. I'm a photographer. So now I have an attractive young lady who has a business for weddings. I'm also a wedding photographer. So I can use her to model for me. I can use her business to promote my videography and photography by promoting her wedding service or business. So there's a lot of synergy and impact coming from that situation. And also, I took a few pictures of her today while she posed with other people and things like that. And I'm going to send her those photos so she can use them for her Facebook or her social media. So now I'm already helping her. So now when I call her up and say, hey, when are you free to shoot that commercial? Everything's a go. And I have her already in my pocket. And I'm not saying it to say that I've manipulated or did anything malicious. But the point I'm trying to make is, because I love camera work, I love to shoot video, and I love to do photography, I'm already doing what I love to do, but now I'm helping her and I'm impacting her. And by impacting her, I'm also providing myself with more material, more content for my social media, and more content for my portfolio. And I also have another person added to my network, because if she's a beauty pageant, that means she's also a model, and she must also know other beauty pageant models. Therefore, that's an implied connection with other people in her industry, in her niche, that she can introduce me to continue on the impact of my effective networking. You understand? So what I'm explaining to you guys is, networking means, how can I help this person? And the best way to help someone is by doing what you love, because it makes you a more effective networker. And here's what another thing that I'll tell you. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur, if you're trying to create a side hustle or another income stream, or if you're just trying to improve your social life in general, or you're just trying to improve your standing, your situation, or just the general quality of your life, consider being an impactful help to others. And don't just give in an unaware, frivolous type of way. Give based on what you love to do. So when you actually give, it doesn't feel like you're quote unquote doing something for free. It just feels like you're doing something that you love, and you're helping people out in the process. When you do that, you give an impression of somebody who's real, somebody who's genuine, and someone who's not just there to take advantage of someone, but you're actually there to give. You're actually there to help. And even if people are taking advantage of you, remember, you're just doing what you love anyway. So it's actually no problem for you. It's actually no skin off your back, because if anything, you had fun doing it. You understand? If anything, you enjoyed your time doing what you love to do. You understand what I'm saying? So just consider it as a way of life. Consider it as a way to network. Consider it as a way to improve the quality of your life. Consider it as a way to improve your business, to expand your business name and your branding. And also consider this. Me personally, as a photographer, I don't spend a lot of money on advertising. I don't advertise on Facebook. The most I do is post my photos on Instagram or Facebook. But I don't advertise. I don't necessarily have an advertising budget. But what I do is I network effectively. 95% of the time when my phone rings, I'm getting a job or a job opportunity from somebody that I network with. So my thing is this: instead of spending money on marketing, I spend time and I bring value and genuine help to other people in my network, to other people in my industry. Maybe not necessarily people who do exactly what I do, but people who do other things in my industry. So, for example, me being a wedding photographer, I help wedding planners, I help wedding decorators, wedding florists, people who do cakes, other vendors at a wedding. Sometimes other photographers, sometimes other videographers, sometimes the DJ. I take pictures of them and I send them pictures right away, and it helps them and it allows me to stay on their mind. So when they find an opportunity, they call me up like, "Hey man, are you available for this or for that?" You understand? So try to figure out whatever it is you do, try to figure out how you can be an effective networker by giving, by being helping someone in an impactful, effective way. All right. So, and this could work in a whole lot of ways too. You can apply this game to trying to get bitches. You could apply this game to anything you want. Right. But again, make sure it's something that you love. Because here's what happens a lot of the time. A lot of us, we want to give, but we give money. Or, say me being a photographer and I want to give to somebody, but I go give somebody, I give them a gift certificate or something, or I give them something that has nothing to do with photography. That's not giving effectively, because that's not who I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I want to give somebody something, I'll shoot your family portrait or something. If I want to give you something, if you own a business, I'll do a video for you. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a contractor, find somebody in your niche, in your industry, and do some work for them. So when they bring people into their space of business, and somebody says, oh my gosh, like, I love the workmanship, I love how your office looks, and they can say to them, hey, my contractor friend did this, you should take his number, and then there you go, getting business. You see what I'm saying? So help people in the way that you love. This allows you to be effective with networking, effective with giving, and effective with your quality of life and how you relate to people. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, share these videos with any of the brothers you think it could benefit. And also, if you would like to subscribe, I would also suggest that you hit the notification bell, because as you can see, I don't do videos on a regular basis. So it's hard for you guys to actually expect, even for me to expect when I'm actually going to do a video. So but if you hit the notification bell, you can be notified when I do make a video, when I do upload a video. So you might want to do that. So like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I actually do a video, because I am not the most consistent with this. I do videos when something important comes to me that I want to say to y'all, and that's when I do it. I can't, this is not really a business thing for me. This is something that I do, like I said, to enrich the lives of the brothers who can identify with what I'm talking about. So yeah. All right. So until next video, always be grateful, and the truth is inside you. Peace.